Hello everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of Civilization 4. We're playing as Japan, and we are still doing very well. In fact, we've completed our historic objective here, which is the, I think it's the world that, oh no, all the world under one roof. So we've got all of this region vassalized, but my problem in this situation is we do not technically have this goal until we get to 1940, which, even though that seems like it's quite soon, is still quite a while away, in fact. So, what I was thinking here is that perhaps what we'll do is we shall... What will we do? We could release Korea. It is in this part here. So we could release Korea. I think that's not necessarily a bad idea, but the problem is, what if they then become a vassal of some random state? But they will like us. They will like us if we free them, because they collapsed of their own accord, and they were our vassals before. So I don't see any reason not to do this, so I'm going to hit this button here. So we'll free up Korea. Maybe they'll even grab that tile back. They did. And then we'll see if maybe they would be willing to become our vassal. No, it looks like not. Which is really annoying. It is actually a bit annoying. But we will give him a map of the world, you know, to show our goodwill. He has a humongous army now. Terribly annoying. Technically we don't have China anymore? What? Of course we do. Okay. But I achieved the goal, and I know I've achieved the goal. And I don't really care if we fail, you know, the so-called goal at this point. I will, however, hold on to Thailand, because I think that's a good idea. And I do realize that Korea would have risen back up anyways. What have they got? They've got a ton of muskets. I mean, we could just go to war with them again and try to vassalize them that way. Which, you know, isn't a bad idea, necessarily. I know we just released them, but it might be better just to convince them that, in fact, no, you're not free. Like, you know, we freed you, sure, but, you know, you're still under our protection. We do have some more science, which is good. Yeah. Plus, taking that city didn't cost us anything except the actual conquest itself. Right. So Korea does have a big military, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. But it would be nice just to get you back on our side. You'd have nothing to gain. You'd have everything to gain, to be honest. To be perfectly honest. Now, I'm going to leave this guy here as the token garrison. And we're going to collect up our army here. This is our one true Japanese force. And then we will ship them out to... well, I'll ship them out to Manila, because I need some of that region. And then this ship here, I suppose we could bring down here, and yeah, not sure what we could do actually. Not entirely sure. But yes, we did achieve the goal. We got all the ticks. We just didn't, you know, get it through the actual event. Korea is now Korea, kind of. I mean, we still dominate their culture in this area here, which I'm very happy with, and happy to continue doing, because this is how we continue our dominance over them. Right, you stay there. I'm just seeing though if this city does... No, it doesn't acknowledge any Korean culture at all now. It is fully Japanese, which is wonderful. Now, I almost wonder if we should finish unifying this, you know, region here. How much more do we need to heal? I don't know. I don't know, but it's scary. Yeah. And I suppose there is this here. But yeah, Korea. Korea! Oi. Don't be cheeky. You're still mine. Yeah. So how's he doing for stability? He's doing okay. How are we doing for stability? We are doing alright. Yeah, shaky. It's because of our overextension, which is still a little bit extreme. Yo, Colombia. Welcome. Right, I'm going to drop off 2 riflemen here. Oi. You going to get off? You're going to get off? Oh, they are off. Good. And then we will move the rest of our army back to probably mainland China. Although, I might also split this transport here off. Honestly, we could do it. We could go back and just, you know, conquer Korea again. I don't want to do that. I want you to just be my vassal. Like, I wish there was a release as subject. He'll probably come to us, though, and he'll realize just how weak he is. He'll be like, oh, actually, I'm pretty weak. I could use a hand. And we'll be there to give it to him. Oh. Terrible. Yeah, so we're getting physics. We have to discover some of the modern techs. We don't actually have any at the moment, but we're not in the modern era. Of course, other civs could be steamrolling ahead, which is not entirely wonderful. Alright, cannon. We've got a cannon here. We can get some more riflemen. Still annoyed that this musketman has decided to just stand here. Yeah, but I don't want my overextension to be too great. So that is what I am considering at this time. Yeah, I almost wonder if we should just send this army up to here. No, we'll keep it here in Kyushu. And yeah, China can just do Chinese things. It's fine. China, you be China. Oh, no, I want you to be part of that. Yes, there we go. You can grab lots of different things. I must wonder if we should have defense. You know, like, I find that's a bit lacking sometimes. You know, whenever I get attacked and then I start losing excruciatingly, it's probably because I don't have one of those guys. Oh, it's another privateer. What was that deal that France wanted to do? I mean, you're collapsing, right? Are you collapsing? What are you doing? You're unstable, so I don't know if I'd want to. I'd have nothing to gain. Oh well. We would like to trade bananas for wine, though. Or silk? You know what? You want iron, don't you? Do I want to give you iron, or do I want to give you stone? Alright, fine, fine. We'll take your wine. It's cool. We'll trade. What about you? Technology? No. Too far ahead. And Brazil? What? Oh, that's awesome. So Brazil, yeah, because in history, actually, Brazil did, in fact, for a time during the Napoleonic era, control Portugal. Or, you know, well, the Portuguese government in exile, I guess is what you call it. And that's why the Portuguese nobility is directly related to the, well, the Brazilian nobility was related directly to the Portuguese. So Pedro and all that. No. But we do have rifling, and a lot of nations don't seem to have that. Which is really cool. And I'm glad. And I'm glad. Oh, the city's so tempting, but I know France will claim this. We could always grab it and then release, like, the Khmer, though, couldn't we? Could we do that? Could we? You know, we'll pick up a single contingent here. I'll break this transport off. And we'll send you here first, because I don't trust that stupid privateer wherever it is. I need frigates, that's what I really need. And then, yeah, I think we'll go and take this as well. I mean, worst comes to worst, we could always release Indonesia, right? Yeah, because right now we can release... yeah. But no, for now, just stay put. Keep healing. Keep on healing. Do. So at the moment at university I'm doing assignments, and they're about post-colonial realism and modernism. Very, very interesting stuff. Mostly about how, like, you know, formerly colonial powers would have to contend with the situation left in their nations, and they'd write about, you know, like, about the fact that they now have a language like English, but they think, you know, but what about our other language? You know, what about our original language? Should we use that, or... Oh, I'm going to take this chance. Put down this rebellion. Ah, that works. Well done, rifleman. Well done, rifleman. Well done. Right, we'll send out this ship. We'll go and see if we can claim this, and we'll see if we can free the Khmer. Could be fun. Oh god, he's still vulnerable. Yeah. I mean, we've claimed the Philippines, and I'm very happy just to have, like, gotten this far. And we're almost at the stage of being able to grow our borders here even further. Yeah, this is this is a great place, actually. Love to visit the Philippines one day. Probably a bit hot for me though. I mean, I live in New Zealand, but you know, it's not Australia. People think, you know, oh god, it must be like so hot down there. It's like, well, actually, it's pretty temperate. It's pretty much like what you'd expect in Europe, mostly. And when I say Europe, I don't mean all of Europe. I mean like, you know, like France sort of area. Not quite England, but the weather can be a bit wild. Now, I don't want to look at that. I want to build here. I don't want to build here. A harbour, because we get an extra gold on our harbours because of an event that we completed. No, it wasn't an event. It was a quest, guys. Remember, I tried to get those, you know, things. Like, an event is where, like, you get it by luck. Like the time when we got spices on this tile in England. Whereas in this case, this is actually me, you know, working towards the quest and succeeding. Alright, fire. Let's just hope we don't lose our cannons. Alright, worthy sacrifice. Oh man, riflemen are so satisfying to use. Take him down! Yeah! And just like that, Vietnam is here. Maybe we should give this to China. No, you know what? I'm not doing that. Here's what we're gonna do though. I'm gonna see if we can release. We cannot. I cannot. But we can still give it to China. Maybe I'll do that because it's useless. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah, go for it. Have fun. Wow. It's a terrible city, actually. It's still in our empire, though, and that's the main thing. I want to keep things in our empire. We got a great general. Yes. We will join him in this city, because then he'll give our new unit that pops up some more bonus material to use. God, I don't know why Korea got so many units just from spawning. That's nuts. Nuts. Come on, be my vassal. Be my vassal, be my vassal. Okay, would you spare this for a friend? Yes, he changed his government for me. Who knows, maybe he'll just collapse again. But yeah, we'll upgrade at least one rifleman now. Korea, you need to be my vassal. You need to be my puppet. And then we can still get this unique goal. France has founded Fort Dauphin. Dauphin. Okay, Pedro is dead. Oh no, he's not dead. He just he didn't want the deal anymore. Pedro, my friend. Don't be like that. Da, 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 da. No, he doesn't want to do the deal anymore. We've already got gems coming from someone. He wants copper. Look, I'm not going to give you all of that. You've got to give me gems or something. No, I will not turn my back on my colony. Or my former colony. I guess I shouldn't call it a colony anymore. Get a courthouse. Yes. We do need an opera house. And there is the possibility of getting a culture victory. I know that. I know. Do I know? Actually, do I know? Yeah. I mean, it's not great, but, it, you know, it could happen. I love how we just have a samurai commune, this, like, dojo here. Just sitting in the mountains, you know. Probably annoying the Canadians. I'm sorry, Canada. It was too tempting. Right, do I want this city? I think I do. Yeah, I think you're my next target. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Alright, hopefully I cut the camera off in time for that. My bad. So, China's gonna have a fun time keeping that city. I probably should have just raised it, right? It's what we do. But no, it would have just increased our instability so badly. Now this city could use some more health. Get some health. Look after your health, kids. It's all you've gonna have. It's all you've gonna have. Alright, I'm actually gonna switch the samurai to this city to symbolize that it's our capital. So it looks cooler. Da-da-da. Heal up. Boom! Wow, we could probably just go for it, couldn't we? Could we go for it? Could we do this? There's a pikeman, there's a longbow. We will probably need another unit, actually, now that I think about it. So no, we won't do it this turn. But the next turn. Now, my concern is actually, what if the Netherlands come back and they try to, like, claim this area? I hope they don't, but they could do it, because they do have their trading companies that they can make use of. Yeah, give me more riflemen. I mean, we've got the riflemen to protect against that. And that's fine. Man, our Empire's really happy. I mean, we're shaky, and yeah, overextension's gonna get really big. Our economy's growing. Bad relations. I mean, I'm trying to get good relations. Is that Egypt? Welcome, Egypt. Welcome, my lords, to Isengard. Okay, go for it. I mean, ultimately, artillery doesn't matter in the end. It's not like you're losing personnel when you're losing artillery. You're losing the equipment. Beware my rifle. This is my rifle. I have no other rifle like it. Boom. And no, we're not going to use you. We're going to finish the job. Ow! And yes, we took the city. And you know what? I will give it to China. Because why not? He can have it. Enjoy. We don't need this guy. And yeah, we'll keep our samurai there. And it makes it very vulnerable. I mean, if I were playing against, like, human players, this would be different. I wish you could play this game against human players. Wouldn't that be amazing? Crap. I don't know if you can. I mean, it'd be certainly fun to try it sometime. Hello, America! You don't want a defense pact anymore. That sucks. Actually, that does suck, because he's, like, really powerful. He just doesn't like me enough. Well, what can we do to change that? Well, he likes that I gave him my map, but he's still not budging. Alright, fine. Who could we get a defense pact with? Because I really need to make sure I've got a good ally. Your land is too far away. Well, that's not what the British said. What about you, Portugal? I mean, did I say Portugal? Yes. Hello, Joe. Hello, Joe. You wanna give it a go? But the Ottomans. Would you all be interested in a defense pact with England? I've got to make sure, because the World War event does actually trigger on its own. Although, if we're not in any defense pacts, then we probably won't even be part of it. So actually, maybe that might be a thing, you know? Alright, China, do not collapse. I know we've just given you a whole ton of territory that you cannot handle. But just don't collapse. We believe in you. At least we think we do. Alright, you know what? We're actually going to invade Korea. Because they're annoying me. They're annoying me. We've got a treaty. Which is fine. We'll send our troops back to the city here. But yeah, it's annoying me because they didn't, you know, they don't want to be my vassal. No hassles, vassals. Alright, we'll give China that unit. We don't really need it. Alright, China. China. Oh, their army is massive. They could honestly do a lot of damage with that. Yeah, I think we do have to do it. Alright, let's bring up our troops up to here. We'll bring you guys up to here as well. I know we're leaving a very thin garrison here. I mean, there's only cannons defending that city. What about this city? Can you guys, like, just run up here? Well, you could. It'll take you a while. And I suppose I could, but they're all healing, so we'll give them a bit of time to do that. Can you both upgrade? You can. Good. We're going to get physics in 3 turns, which I believe reveals uranium. Yes, and I believe Japan will have uranium. Probably one of these 2 tiles here, the town or the windmill. Yeah, I need you to be my vassal. This is a shameful display. We need more cannons. Alright, group them all together. Including you, actually. We've got some bombards down here. And we are bringing these fellows. You know what? Maybe I should. Can't reach that, and you can't reach that. I suppose we could build a road here. Oh, forgot we had a spy here. Steal from the treasury. Yep. We need money. How about you? Do you have a lot of money? Can't really steal from your treasury. What is that? An edict? Edict. What is an edict? That looks cool. What? Wait, can I right click on it? No. I wish there was a search function here, like... Ugh. Okay, so edict. Is it a building? Buildings. Buildings. Edict. Edict. What is an edict? What is it? Oh, it's a pagan oh, okay. Inscriptions on the pillars of our circle. Alright. Ooh, that's actually a good thing to sabotage, though. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll sabotage that. That's terrible. I'm so evil, but this is how you... This is honestly real life. This is how you do it. This is how we do it. Now, do we want to take over this and then free the Khmer? We could probably do it. But no, I don't think we do. I mean, buffer states are buffer states. Can we get anything else from anywhere? No. I'd say we'd have to just take Seoul. Or maybe Sarawon. Yeah, Sarawon would be better. And then I'll give them their city back. They just need to kneel. But he must kneel, Sansa. He must kneel. I am actually scared to death of those bombards, though. They have so many of them. I hate bombards. They ruin anything. This is why I need just a ton of cannons. Which I kind of wasted, I think. Okay. We're experiencing a very long turn. Please don't crash. Please. So how are you guys doing? Tell me how you guys doing. Because that would be really cool to know. I think, like, Russia's reforming. Oh, English cities have declared their independence. Which is fine. Military tradition. Yes, please. Thank you, Daddy. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, God. That's terrible. Okay, so what does this give us? It gives us frigates? Do we get... What? Where'd the pop-up go? Alright. We can get another cannon here. And we've got a cannon here. This cannon is going to take a little while, though. I'm thinking we just head back here. Alright, so we've got a spy back. We'll move you there. And yeah. A Japanese revolt is happening in I don't care. I don't want that. It's not something that I actually endorse. Alright, so this guy's almost at promotion. I think this city will now need to just give us some cannons. Oh, no. Oh, why'd you end up here? Okay. Fine. Oi. Get on the ship. Then again, we did want some cannons, didn't we? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Get on the ship. Get on the ship. Okay, fine. Get on the ship, and then we'll ship you over here. Can we actually, like, land you in the city? We can! Oh, that is so good. Then we can just immediately bring the ship back out. Oh, British is here. Yeah, the British have come. The British is here. Wow, the British are here. I'm glad that Singapore is just unoccupied. It's, you know, it's fine. We're all fine down here. How are you? I get the feeling this city's actually fine. We'll do this, and then we'll swing him back around that way. Just in time to bring these riflemen in. And then we need to go to war. And then, honest to God, we need to go to war and just take them down. Because then at least they won't come back as well. Yeah, I honestly don't care for that. Now, hopefully Korea hasn't entered into some inane defense pact. Okay, good. We're at the point where we can start grabbing other stuff, like new government policies. So yeah, we're at the point where the Meiji Restoration would have happened for Boshin War, which is when the emperor took back control of the state against the shogun, and that was when Japan started to modernize very quickly, like heavily modernized. Oh look, we're the #1 civ in the world. What do you know? Hello, Elizabeth, who is Jewish. Very nice to see you. Don't get many Jewish players in this game. Physics, what would you give me? Oh, yes, thank you. I will take that deal, absolutely. Yeah, now we're in a good position to do things, because now we've got a whole heap of technologies. Now, I do actually want to go for fascism, but it does delay our tech a bit. So where is it? Fascism. Because nobody's been the first to discover it yet. Oh, it's ages away, though. Yikes. Yikes, man. Could be the first. Well, the first to discover democracy. Oh, actually. Never mind. Oh, I'd love to get flight. I think maybe no. The best option here is probably just to go straight up to combustion. Like, just do all of these smaller techs here. Are you, Mali? Got any techs? No. Maratha, you're soon to be dead. But that doesn't mean you can't still trade away all your stuff. No. Peru, you've returned, my favorite friend. Actually. Oh, you do that for me? It's not a great deal, sure, but like, hells yeah. I'll take that. Yep, having physics is actually really potent for us. Wow, we can just run right away with this technology. He's like, oh, I know what you have. Oh, actually, no he doesn't. No you don't. You ain't got no idea. What do you want for that? Some gold and some banana. And what would you do to sweeten the deal? Give me some wheat. We don't have much wheat. Yo, Dominion of Canada. What would you give me? Ah, you're one of the lame ones, are you? Yeah. Oh, actually, to be fair, that is a difficult technology to get to. Maybe we should get chemistry. Oh, that's what we're going for. What about you, Brazil? Brazil, yeah, no. What about you, America? Dun, 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 dun. Nah, he's already got physics. That's a shame. Defensive pact with Germany. What about you? Are you honestly gonna just sit there? Ha. Alright, I've got an idea. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pop one of you guys on board. You can head back there, that's fine. And we'll actually use this ship here to transport our field cannons. Bring them up here, we'll declare war. This is, oh god. I don't even know where they're going. But I'm actually completely fine with it. You know what? We'll wait until Korea's gone far enough away, and then we will attack them. And you know what? We'll just seize their entire peninsula here. They might decide to hightail it back, but I think we'll be able to just lightning ward them out. And I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, because he's sending his whole army this way, and I'm completely fine with that. So from the treasury, we'll do that in a few turns. This is actually, oh my god, this is actually getting more fun. But then again, guys, this has probably been a long enough episode. So before we go to war, I know this has been a bit of a not so war-y sort of episode, but it's fine. Because there will be more. But yes, next episode we will go to war with Korea, our subject, and we will ensure that they will not be a bother to us anymore. And maybe he'll just be our vassal, which I'll be completely okay with. But thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time.